guys? Yet again, you know who this is. This is the Comic Guy with a new video for you guys, showing a couple of things that since I haven't done a video in a long time, I wanted to catch up on some of the news that have been going on in this comic crazy world that we have. So let's see. Titans Season 1 rumored episode titles revealed. More heroes. So let's see what this article is all about. It says fans have caught glimpse of the DC first live action series for their upcoming streaming services, which seems to dwell firmly in their comic book lore. Those notions might be confirmed with the rumored episode titles being revealed for the first season of the Titans, confirming many heroes will be making an appearance in the new series. Each of the 13 episodes is named after a superhero of their alter ego, confirming characters like Wonder Girl, the Redhead, and many more will play major parts in the show. Interesting. The titles for each episodes can be found below, coming from TitanTV.net. Episode 1 is Titans, that's the pilot. Episode 2, Hawk and Dove. Episode 3, Starfire. Episode 4, Rachel. Episode 5, the Doom Patrol. Episode 6, The Messenger. Episode 7, Jason Todd. Episode 8, Angela. Episode 9, Donna Troy. Episode 10, Hank and Dawn. Episode 11, Korean. Episode 12, Dick Grayson. And episode 13, season finale, who turns out to be Raven. And anybody bet they're gonna end up doing like the season finale? I'll end up with her father, since he's the king of the underworld. So that'll be interesting. We already knew some of the titles, such as the pilot being self-explanatory, and the 5th episode heavily featuring Doom Patrol. In fact, that the team of weird heroes in their own series is on track to debut on DC Universe 2019. Some of the others are a bit more curious, especially the episode called Angela and the one called The Messenger. We'll likely learn more come San Diego Comic-Con, where it's not unreasonable to expect a teaser or a trailer to debut. I can't wait to actually see the trailer. Have you guys seen Robin's suit for the Titans? I mean, check it out. That is pretty freaking awesome. I mean, it looks great. Hawk and Dove looking great. I mean, if DC keeps going with some of the shows they're doing for the DC streaming services, I think they could hit it. Let's see. As expected, the episode put a lot of emphasis on Raven, whose civilian identity will get the focus on episode 4 as well as the season finale. It is rumored that the plot of the first season will revolve around Raven and her relationship with Trigon, her father, in the comic book lore. The synopsis even teases as much. So, Trigon is the father of Raven and is trying to use Raven's body to get out of hell, more basically. So, and he's trying to conquer, take over the world. So, and the synopsis is that Titans follows young heroes from across the DC universe as they come of age and find belonging in a gritty take on the classic Teen Titan franchise. Dick Grayson and Rachel Roth, a special young girl possessed by a strange darkness, get embroiled in a conspiracy that could bring hell on Earth. Joining them along the way are the hot-headed Starfire and the lovable Beast Boy. Together they become a surrogate family and team of heroes. Minka recently teased the series will take a grounded approach to superheroes, at least when it comes to her own team of Punk and Dove. I have a background in ballet and gymnastic and jiu-jitsu, so I am pretty talented. So I can fight, and I have a super suit, and I have wings. I have 30-pound wings that I wear that I can't fly because they try as realistic as possible. Kelly said to iHeartRadio, "I can't fly because that would be not realistic. I am a real person. I have wings, but they're my shield. They're my weapon. So I take people under my wing and protect them, and I slice people with them when I fight. The fighting, well, we all have our own individual specific style of fighting, and mine in particular is like a dancer." So that'll be interesting on the Teen Titans. I can't wait to see what is going to be coming in the show, live action show. I cannot actually wait to see. Other news in the DC universe. It looks like Birds of Prey here are Birds of Prey is getting, well, it looks like they're gonna start filming soon, I guess. There's another article here. It says, "Here are the heroes being considered for the Harley Quinn team-up movie." This week has been interesting, and want to get the news of Birds of Prey, the upcoming Harley Quinn team-up movie. The film is reportedly gearing up for production to start as early as 2019, and while there's no casting information as yet, the star Margot Robbie has revealed that the cast for the film will be diverse. So she wants a diverse cast for the movie. Robbie recently told Yahoo that when it comes to filling out the cast of Birds of Prey, she wants the characters' makeup of the film to be true to life. Yeah, yes, exactly. Real life isn't so one specific image, Robbie said. We've got to reflect that on screen. So that's going to be interesting to see who they're going to bring. Let's see. Who would they bring as Batgirl? One of the founding members of Birds of Prey in the comics is Barbara Gordon. Will be a natural choice. In comics, Barbara is operating as Oracle, having been paralyzed from the waist down after being shot by the Joker, which could present an opportunity for diverse casting in Birds of Prey should a wheelchair-bound Oracle make up part of the team. Even if they opt for a non-paralyzed Batgirl of Birds of Prey, the characters will still make for a sound choice. Christina Hudson, who is writing Birds of Prey, is also set to write the Batgirl solo film currently in development. Let's see. Black Canary, Dinah Lance, another founding member of the team of comic. Dinah Lance fights crime as a martial arts expert / vigilante who uses an ultrasonic ear-splitting vocal cry to incapacitate her enemies. A popular character in the comic, Black Canary is frequently linked to the Green Arrow and has ties to the Justice League of America. There have also already been rumors that Dinah Lance is set to be included in the lineup for Birds of Prey, along with Batgirl and the Huntress. And the Huntress will be Helena Bertinelli, born into one of Gotham City's mafia families. Helena became a vigilante after having witnessed the murder of her family as a child, more violent and reckless. I think Aquaman is the thing. If they're gonna do Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, you will have to include. You have to include Catwoman. I would love to see Catwoman. Hawk Girl, that would be interesting. Power Girl, and definitely Poison Ivy. I would love to see how they're gonna come up with Poison Ivy. But other than that, man, that would be interesting to see what they're actually gonna bring with the movies. With Birds of Prey, being Harley Robbie, Margot being in Harley Quinn. I don't know. I'm not really. Oh, look at that! On July 6th, The Flash season 5 will begin filming. So that's interesting because I can't wait to see when they're actually going to bring in The Flash. If you guys haven't seen The Flash, Flash is actually a real good show for the CW. And I will, so I'll see that. Let's see what else. Let's see what else in the DC universe. Like, oh, this is one story that I find hilarious. Okay, so DC rumored to focus on standalone films over crossover in future. Why didn't you do this in the beginning? You started off with Man of Steel, then you went ahead and want to do a crossover between Batman versus Superman. Then you want to go straight ahead and having all these problems with the Flash, did a Wonder Woman movie, went and having all these problems, and then you go and do a Justice League that came out. A lot of people did not like Justice League. So now that you guys failed at what you guys wanted to do and create your own DC extended universe, you guys pretty much failed. You guys are now gonna be like, oh, let's do standalone. So this is what it says. It says the future is standalone, with a very few crossovers. Jenna tweeted, probably for the best. I trust Jenkins, Juan Reeves, and Sandberg to deliver their own great standalone superhero films. Then someday down the road they'll crossover again, and this time they'll make it work. So Daniel R. Said that the future is in standalones and with very few crossovers. That's how you had to do it in the first place. Like, grab your characters, introduce them to the world, and then mix max a couple of crossovers. Like, pretty much Wonder Woman and Aquaman, since they're both gods, that would have been a nice crossover. Introduce Shazam and bringing in Superman. That would have been interesting. The whole thing, whole DC, they have to bring the Batman. They have to bring a good Batman into the DCEU. They have to bring in the Superman. I'm sorry, Man of Steel was a good movie. I just didn't like Clark itself. I did not feel like Clark was supposed to be so dark. Like, they made him so dark that I didn't agree with that. It's like, God, you're brooding kind of like Batman, you know what I mean? So you kind of like all sad and stuff like Batman. But, other than that, I mean, this is what you guys should have done from the beginning, is do standalone movies and then go and do your crossover. Do a couple crossovers here and there, and then you lead into, like, if you wanted to bring the Justice League, then introduce the characters of Justice League slowly, like boom, 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 and that would have been a little bit better. So while DC has mentioned several movies that are in the same stage of development, only 3 have actually gone fully into production: Aquaman, Shazam, and Wonder Woman 1984. All 3 of these films have a lot of buzz surrounding them. They all seem to be sure thing in terms of reception, and all of them are following director's creative vision rather than worrying about how it fits into the bigger universe. And that's what you need to do in the first place. This puts a hold on any potential Justice League sequels, but that does make sense at this point, with Ben Affleck's future as Batman in jeopardy. Another big team movie doesn't seem likely. What do you think? What? I thought they got over the whole Batman thing. I guess not. Didn't they get over the whole Batman, Ben Affleck Batman? I thought they did. Because if you think about it, this is the way that I kind of will introduce. Like, how would I change the DCU? I will do the Flashpoint movie, just like the Flashpoint movie. Don't do Flashpoint, do something else. Do Flashpoint, change the timeline. If Ben Affleck still wants to do Batman, awesome. If he don't, because Barry came back, timeline change, boom, there's a new Batman, and Flash being such a smartass, he says, Bruce, whatever says to Bruce, and said, you look kind of different, Bruce. You look like you're another person. Boom. And then going for that. That would have been, the comedic thing, but, that's just me. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? But, guys, thank you again for coming to my video. I know it's a little bit long video. I just wanted to catch up on a couple of things for you. Yet again, this is the Comic Guy. Thank you a lot. Make sure you guys press that like. Make sure you guys hit that subscription. I'll see you guys later. And like always, peace.